Now, I love the original Ghostbusters movie. It is a fantastic blend of comedy and fantasy sprinkled with just a touch of horror, and it's one of my all-time favourites. So when I learned that there would be a new Ghostbusters movie coming out in 2024, I was very excited. And then the trailer dropped. Then I sat down in a theatre to watch the movie, and I came out with one massive feeling: disappointment. Believe me, I don't want to be making this video. I want to be talking about why I love the new Ghostbusters movie, but I just can't. Let me explain. Hi all, I'm the Grinning Critic and I love talking about movies with a grin. Unfortunately today though, I cannot be talking about the new Ghostbusters movie with a grin, as it disappointed me. Now, in order to talk about this film, I am not going to be talking about any spoilers, but I am going to be talking about things that happen near and at the end of the movie. I wouldn't consider these elements exactly spoilers, but they are events which occur in the movie's end. So that's your warning. Now, I was disappointed after seeing the teaser trailer for the film. The teaser trailer didn't hook me. But there is one thing that the teaser did which I see as a real positive, especially for such a franchise as Ghostbusters. It looked like the franchise was going in a new direction and not relying on the past, and that's something that many of Hollywood's never-ending franchises fail to do. This teaser showed us that New York would face an Ice Age level threat. The teaser didn't feature any Marshmallow Man or any classic ghosts, and it contained nothing but a brief image of the firehouse. In my opinion, for a franchise to keep going, it needs to do something new, and not just rely on the past, as who really wants to watch the original movie done worse over and over again? Unfortunately, however, this was not the case for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. This movie relies on the original heavily. In fact, the scene at the end of the movie is near identical to the same scene at the end of the first movie. A lot of the cameos are just included for fan service. I mean, look at Slimer. He is just there to please fans and to give audiences a laugh. Same goes for the Marshmallow Man. They add nothing to the movie other than providing fan service and a few good jokes. One in the mid-credit scene that I definitely recommend staying around for if you see the movie. The only characters that are put in for fan service which serve some purpose to the actual story are the original Ghostbusters. They're each given something to do, which adds to the story, particularly Ray with his shop. But unfortunately for the few new things that this film does, most of them aren't done very well. I thought that the villain was extremely lacking. The villain lacks the presence it would need to have to be compelling, and you can't really make out anything the villain is saying, as it's got a weird voice that you can't really understand. At least I can barely understand a word the villain said. Now, the teaser shows the villain of this film putting New York under a second ice age, and the Ghostbusters having to attack them. That teaser is heavily misleading. I thought that the whole New York Ice Age sequence would happen near the start of the movie, and the movie would be all about that. That sequence doesn't happen until the third act of the movie, which really disappointed me. They bring in this weird friendly ghost character called Melody, who looks like a normal person, except blue and having a lower opacity level, because she's a ghost. Last time I remembered, a ghost in Ghostbusters looked like this. The relationship between the ghost and Phoebe Spengler had some good ideas in it, such as how people behave when they feel excluded or lonely and what they do, but they missed the mark of properly exploring this concept. Now, as for the new things that this movie did that I actually liked, Kamal Nanjianji's character was a fun addition, and the opening sequence was just excellent. I mean, it was a fantastic sequence. I loved it. Now, I know I've just spent the last few minutes grumbling to you about how this movie disappointed me, when in all seriousness, I did quite enjoy myself. I'd be lying if I said I did not have a fun time watching this movie in the theatre. I did. Despite all its flaws, it's a very fun watch in the theatre. But unfortunately, quality-wise, it isn't that great. Ghostbusters, it's more like Ghostbusted. That is to say that I'm going to give Ghostbusters Frozen Empire a C. If you liked this movie or loved the movie, let me know in the comment section why you liked or loved the movie. I really want to hear from you, as I really want to love this movie. Hopefully you guys can convince me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm the Grinning Critic, and don't forget to subscribe to me.